What's up, everybody? So, the day has arrived. My neon sign has finally come in the mail today, and I got excited. I already opened it, um, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what my vision is. I'm so extra, but yeah. So I opened it just to take a look at everything, and it comes with a set of instructions and the metal fastener has hooks and screws and things of that nature. I guess depending on how you plan on hanging it up. And then here's the actual sign itself. It says "create," and just to remind myself of what my daily goal is in this chapter of my life, and that is to create. All right, create content, create you know options for myself, create a life that I truly want to live. So I just wanted to share this with you all. And the white backing, it's not the sign is it's a nice size. I guess it's about as big as I thought it would be. I probably thought it was going to be just a little bit bigger, but it's not bad. I think it'll go all right. As you can see, I've already put up the artificial grass backing, and I basically just want to hang this sign up. And the white film on the back, it says that it needs to be removed. So I'm glad, because I'm like, oh, that white is going to stand out like an eyesore, but it's just protective film, which looks like it's going to probably be a bit of a chore to take to remove, because there's not any clear cut spot on here to actually just remove it. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a chore. So we'll do that. But then it has the power cord. You got your controls on there. The cord is probably about about 3 feet long, which is fine, as I have an outlet just beneath the TV here and everything. So it works out. It works out almost perfectly. It looks like I'll have just enough length on the cord. I might have to put the sign a little bit lower than I wanted to, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, boom, putting that create. Well, the box is in the way, so just to give you a better idea, putting that create sign like right there, right underneath. All right, yeah, I like it. Maybe move it over a little bit and putting it about right there. So that's my idea. I actually have to try to read these instructions to see exactly how I'm supposed to put it up here. But I could have just YouTubed video. But you know what? I actually did YouTube a couple of videos, but none of them ever actually really go into, well, at least none of the ones that I saw. I've tried to skim through a few shorts and a couple of videos, but I didn't see like bit for bit instructions on exactly how to hang it up and stuff. I've seen people like, putting together the artificial grass and everything like that. But as far as the sign, and I guess I could have spent a little bit more time looking it up, but I also, like, I don't want to take the complete, joy out of me figuring it out too. I just basically got pretty much ideas on what I wanted it to kind of look like based off of some of the YouTube videos that I saw. And this just reading these instructions. Yeah, it basically doesn't have any instructions. So they're basically just like, hey, figure it out. And that's fine. I guess it's just up to whoever, however you want to set it up. And like I said, the end is USB, so and that's fine because I have a power strip that has USB connection. So we're good to go on that. And I was thinking, honestly, guys, I was just thinking about just hanging it up with um like some thumbtacks, but now that I see how thick the acrylic is on the sign, I don't think that's gonna work with these holes. And it might actually be better for me to Oh, I see. Oh, well, this is also an option too, just to have like an actual, oh, like it hanging. Okay, I see. Hanging from the chain. But this chain is mad long though. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, because I would have to figure out how to break the length so it wouldn't be as long, and I don't think. Well, probably not. I could just hang it. Yeah, okay. We can work with that. Might be a little janky. I think just to kind of get an idea of what it will look like. But I think we could probably work with that because at this point, and at this juncture, I don't know that I really want to be drilling any holes in the wall. It comes with the drill bit, the little drill backings and stuff like that, and screws. I'm not about that life. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I don't really do labor intensive things that when it comes to like stuff like drilling and stuff like that, which is probably simple enough, and I could probably YouTube a video on how to do that. Right now though, right now in this point in time, not gonna do it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna see what it, just to get an idea of what it looks like, I'm just gonna use these hooks. Okay, simple enough. They stay fastened and then you just separate them to open. So it's not too complicated. But like I said, the real headache is going to be getting this plastic film off, because like I said, I don't really see a clear-cut way of just removing it. And I have nails, and that's probably the only thing that's saving me right now with the sign. But the sign itself is pretty cool. The material is like a soft, rubbery kind of material. So let me see if I can get this stuff to start peeling. Man, and I don't want to use anything sharp because I don't want to scratch it up too bad, but gee, it would have been cool if they would have made like the edges just maybe a tad bit longer past the sign, or have like a little piece that you can pull back. Yeah, because this is going to take them, and this is going to take a hot minute. So, because this is not coming off easily, you guys. This acrylic back, this protective film. And what's so crazy is they have this little picture, like it's just like a flat little piece of paper or something that you're pulling it off of. Nope, not at all. This film is, so if any of you are considering, getting a neon sign and doing like a little backdrop, or just to decorate your room in general, I guess it depends on what company. I got this off of Amazon. This particular, brand or company, it comes with this protective film on the back, and it's not easy to remove, as I'm seeing. And I'm chipping away at the edge to see if I can get a piece that's big enough to just kind of pull the rest of it off. But nope, it's barely coming off. Here it goes. I think I might. There it goes. Success. Patience. Patience is a virtue. So pull that white protective film off. Oh, and of course, around the sign that says, "Hey, take the protective film off." That sticker looks like a sticker. Hopefully, was put on top of the film. So okay, yep, boom. So bam, we got it. All right, it only took a couple minutes. No worries. Okay, there you go. You got the full on effect. Got the full on effect with the clear sign. And I'm gonna use these hooks um, to see how that fares. I got a little loop here on the end here, and then you got another little hoop on the other end, and bound just, oh, what did I just do? There we go. All right, and then, all right. So just put the little hoops through, if you can see on there. All right, and then we're gonna, so what I'm thinking, but see, yeah, because like I said, this chain is mad long, and I wouldn't even need it to be that long. Um, and I'm thinking I might have to do something a bit sneaky because I don't see that it's easy to like break the links, you know? Doesn't look like they come apart easily. And I would have to do some extra stuff to maybe get like bolt cut, like wire cutter. Maybe a wire cutter might be strong enough to cut through this metal, but I don't think it will be. Because what I would do is I wouldn't hang it from the end. Obviously, I would, because it would be too long. So I would just hang it like midway through. But then you're gonna have the extra. You'll have the the extra chain, you know, there, and that'll be tacky. So you don't want that. That'll be a little tacky. So you don't want that to look like that. So, but I just want to, I'm actually just testing it out just to kind of get an idea of what it would look like once I actually sit down and figure out how I want it to look. And I might be able to just weave the chain through. Hey, I might just be able to weave the chain through the weave the chain through the back of the mesh and what we get. Because yeah, this is more what I'm talking about, you know? You wouldn't I wouldn't want it to be super duper duper obvious, but so right now I'm just trying to gauge how much of the chain I want to have free. So yeah, and just maybe doing like a little hang up. I don't know. I'm not, I don't know if I'm feeling it, guys. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it because I kind of wanted to sit up to about right there, and the chain. I'm not really feeling the hanging it from the chain. So we'll see. I might actually have to make this a real kind of do it yourself kind of situation. I keep checking to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing here on the camera. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't think we're gonna go with the chain. Um I don't think that quite sits right. So what I think I'm gonna end up having to do is sitting down and figuring out actually how to do the drill the things in the wall and do all the things that go along with that. And so yeah, so that is going to be my task for tonight is do a little bit more research to see if I can specifically find some videos on it showing me exactly how to hang this up using the drills and the screws. And what I might end up, yeah, it might end up, this might actually end up being a DIY that I may go ahead and try to tackle. There's a few things around the room that need to be resolved, such as um, got to fix my closet door, and I got to just a couple of things that I thought that I was gonna try to DIY, but once I actually, you know, YouTubed how all of the stuff that's involved, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna leave this up to a professional. think I'm gonna leave it up to a professional, but I might actually go ahead and try to do the sign. We'll see. We'll see. As of right now, it's still on the table. It's still on the table. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna at least plug this bad boy in and see if it works. That's all. Should have did that first, right? But I'm just now thinking about it. Like, well, first of all, before I even think about all of this other fantastic stuff. Oh, and it came right on. Oh, and that's nice and bright too. That's awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. And so that's what I'm thinking, guys. And I love it. Create. So this is just kind of a rough draft. This is what I'm leaning towards. That thing is bright. That's really nice. I'm really digging it. Good stuff. And let me see. And yeah, I just have it's just long enough. Let me see. Oh, okay. And then you got a low, okay. And you got a medium and high. Okay. Like it. Low, medium, high. I love it. Yeah. Cool. All right, so she works. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, boy. All right, so that was my sign. Just wanted to give you guys a peek into what I've been waiting for, and that's my neon sign. And I'm actually really happy. It's just right. I didn't need a humongous sign. I didn't want anything like, overwhelming or anything, but just something in the backdrop, just something in the background once I actually start sitting down, and, in my recording space, and just to have something nice going on in the background. Not too, not too boring. Just a little personality. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know if you are in the process of working on a creative space in your home. I would love to hear about it. Just let me know in the comments below. What kind of ideas have you come up with? Have you already started? Do you like the neon sign idea? Just let me know. I'd love to talk about it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.